Girl, if on the 15th of every month you have to go to your friends and family to borrow money just so you could survive to the end of the month, then this is the video you have to watch, okay? Because in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 radical saving tips that has literally changed my life. This tip has really saved me from living paycheck to paycheck. And guess what? I hope this video helps you too. The first tip is for you to pretend that you earn less than you usually do. Now, before I started working formally, yeah, I used to work somewhere that I was paid about 400 cedis. It was even less. So now that I'm working and I make something I call decent, I keep asking myself, why can't I just pretend I'm still working where I used to work, okay, and save at least half of what I make now? Before you think this is unrealistic here, I want you to remember that there are people who make less than you do. And the only reason why you want to spend everything that you make is because you want to impress people. But guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares how you look. Nobody cares where you stay. You have to find every means possible to live modestly. Stop trying to get people to see that you've arrived, okay? Look, you are worthy whether you have that money or not. And so blowing up everything just so people will know that you are also somebody, it's not going to fix it. Because if you spend everything this month, tomorrow you're going to go back to square one. Pretend you earn less and always find ways to keep majority of the money you're making. Next step is for you to believe that you can save. Girl, if you don't believe that you can save, then anytime you get paid, look, you're going to go straight to your shopping cart. If you don't believe that financial freedom is possible, girl, look, you're never going to change your habits. You're never going to invest in yourself. And you always find yourself living from hand to mouth because you have no plan for your financial future. Next tip is for you to always define your why, okay? Anytime you're tempted to blow up your money, girl, always define your why. Ask yourself, why do I want to become financially free? Why do I need to save? Because if you don't have any reason why you want to save, nothing becomes your motivation. I want to save, invest, and buy assets that could work for me because I want to break free from the shackles of poverty. I don't want to work all my life because if you follow the advice that is out there, girl, you're going to work all your life. And by the time you retire and have time to enjoy your money, you don't even have the health to enjoy it. And so long as I have the strength today, girl, I want to work and save as much as I can save. I want to invest as much as I can invest, okay? Anytime I'm tempted to go buy something that is unreasonable, I define my why. And the why is I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be 50 and be working. I want to be 50 and be going on vacation. I know that might seem unreal, but it can happen. And that is the reason why I want to save as against blowing up my money. Okay, next step is for you to start now. Girl, if you wait for tomorrow, tomorrow might never come. If you're waiting for a raise, that raise might come, but you might have more responsibilities. Any level you reach on your financial pedestal is going to come with a responsibility that will consume that money. And so what? Start today, even if it is small. Next step is for you to create an ICE list. Now, an ICE list is something that I've fabricated on my own, that if I feel like buying something, I have a list that I put the thing there. Okay, so I open my notes app and I write it in my ICE list, and then I tell myself, let it cool, let it cool, let it cool. I give it about 24 hours, and it will shock you that you come back to that thing and you realize that, girl, I just wanted to buy out of impulse. I don't even need it. Next step is for you to pay in cash as much as you can. If you live outside the US or places where credit cards are prevalent, this might not really apply to you. But I live in Ghana, and here we don't really pay with cards. You are paying in cash. You go buy something and you pay in cash. Now, there are systems that allow you to buy now and pay later. Avoid them as much as you can. Okay, go avoid that. That is good. Okay, that is good if it's helping you raise capital for a business. That is good if it's going to help you make profits that could go and clear off the debt itself for you to keep the capital. Okay, but if you're not making profit on that debt, go avoid it as much as you can. If you need to buy the item, go just pay in cash or upfront. And that brings me to my next point, which is for you to audit your subscriptions. Okay, subscribe to services intentionally. It's easy for you to say that, oh, that 20 cedis, 30 cedis, 40 cedis, it's nothing. It's just a subscription. It comes once in a month. But if you do the math, you realize that those random subscriptions can actually be equal to your rent. Okay, so I used to have CapCut, Canva, Spotify, YouTube Premium, and all of these are almost 50 cedis. The CapCut is about 70 cedis. Canva is 38 for me. It got to time I had to cancel most of the subscriptions, because if you have YouTube Premium and Spotify, it's like you have a duplicate of an app, because with YouTube Premium you can get YouTube music for free. So if you have YouTube music for free, then why are you keeping Spotify, girl? Before you subscribe to any service, ask yourself, do I use this service enough? Another question you can ask yourself is, do I have an app that is performing similar function? And if yes, then just chill. You don't need it as much as you think you do. Next step is for you to add payment friction. Okay, now one thing I do with my subscriptions is that instead of adding a real Visa card number, I've added a virtual card. Now those cards do not allow automatic deductions. So at the end of every subscription, I have to decide if I want to cancel it or keep it going. Make it hard for yourself to buy impulsively. Okay, if you have a credit card, go put it far away. Make sure that you're only using it for emergency purposes. And another thing you can do is for you to write all the items you think you need on the ICE list. Okay, give it some time, go back, sleep on it, think about it. And if you find yourself overthinking, asking yourself so many times if you need this item, girl, chances are you don't need it. Next step is for you to compare prices. Girl, the item you want to buy today might be selling cheap in the next store. Okay, and if only you take just a few minutes and walk to the next store or check the next website, you might get it even cheaper. Now, just because it's cheap does not mean that it has good quality, and just also because something is expensive does not mean it has good quality. You have to check for the quality and not just the price. But at the end of the day, make sure you are comparing prices to make sure that you are paying what the item is really worth. Last tip is for you to always audit yourself. At the end of every week, sit down and ask yourself, how far am I doing? Is my money going where I want it to go, or it's telling me where it wants to go? That is it, okay? The difference between people who are able to build wealth and those who cannot, it all comes down to money management. They know where every cent is going. Make sure that you are auditing yourself and managing your money very well, especially when you get paid. And that is why I have this video here that talks about a step-by-step routine you can adopt once you get paid so that you can control your money like the 1%. Thank you for watching, and until I see you next time, take care of yourself.